Hi, everybody. So, today I want to speak to you about making $100,000 per year as a coach. So, I was going to originally, let me turn the sound off, go live on YouTube, but it is not working. So, I'll probably download this and then pop it up on YouTube for everyone to watch later as well. But we went over this today in the Queen's Coven Mistress Mind, which is how to make 100K per year as a coach. And I'm going to keep it super simple for you on purpose. I'm going to keep it annoyingly simple for you, in fact. And then that way you can learn how to just do it yourself. You can really learn how to replicate all of these results on your own. So the easy answer is, and also hi everyone, it is Pamela, aka the Awakened Aphrodite. I'm here to help you explode your bank account and your love life through teaching you the powerful tools of feminine dominance, aka the OG goddess energy, as well as hypnosis and sales and marketing tactics that actually feel really good and work. So let's talk about this now. I mean, the easy answer is if you want to make 100K per year as a coach and not work very much, you just get 10 clients at $10,000. And if you're like, F you, Pamela, if I've upset you already, well, first of all, welcome. That's understandable. But I'm really serious, right? Like, I'm really serious. What do you have on it being that easy and that simple? What do you have on charging $10,000 for each client and getting 10 clients, right? The other thing that I want to say is it doesn't have to be $10,000. My clients and the kinds of clients that I attract, however, of course, are generally high rollers, are generally coaches that charge at a minimum $10,000 to work with them for, let's say, 6 months. For some, it's 3 months. It just completely depends. So what do you have on stepping into the upper echelons of charging this amount of money? Also, I meant to say this at the beginning, which is that if you do want to join the Queen's Coven Mistress Mind, you have until midnight to claim your 2 bonus one-on-one sessions with me. So make sure that you do that. Make sure that you do that. Make sure that you do that. So what do you have on letting it actually be that easy? What do you have on charging that amount for your services, right? Do you not believe in what you're offering enough? Do you not feel like your offering is worth that amount of money? The thing that I also want to say is you certainly can make well over $100,000 a year selling lower ticket offers. And that's just not this conversation, right? So I'm not saying that it isn't possible. It most definitely is so beyond possible. It's just that this is a conversation about selling higher ticket coaching packages. So really ask yourself, what would it take for you to really get behind your pricing? What is the result that you're giving people that is so worth what you do? And if this is a thing that you have struggled with, I mean, that's literally why I have created the Queen's Coven Mistress Mind. That's literally why I'm here to help you really get behind your pricing, get behind your pricing, get behind your pricing, and have that confidence. I've been talking about this a lot in the current round of the Mistress Mind. It really isn't about strategy. Like, there are strategies, right? Of course. But I built my business on absolutely no strategy at all. And in the palace, $40,000 weeks and months and things like this are completely normal, right? The palace walls are dripping with abundance and love and connection in terms of the magic that you can just tap into. And I really want you to step into radical permission. And the only problem is that if you don't believe that it's actually possible, and if you don't believe that it's actually possible, I would just ask, like, what are you doing here anyways? If you're still here and if you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that there's a part of you that knows, that there's a part of you that believes, that there's a part of you that really is ready for this, that really is ready to say yes to soul, to stepping into your feminine power, stepping into your power and confidence and worth and value in what you bring to the world, right? And this is a thing that I really feel like a lot of women need help with, right? This particular thing, especially around asking and charging and, having the confidence behind and in really standing firm in your price, right? I see this a lot in sales. I have a background in sales. I used to work in real estate and coach real estate agents. And I often found that a lot of the male real estate agents had no problem whatsoever asking for a higher commission. And a lot of the female real estate agents really, really, really struggled. And you see this across the board. And I don't want that to be you. I want you to tap into the full nectar drip. I want you to tap into the full realm of capacity and possibility and enchantment and transformation, right? Your intuition, right? So that you can have a business and a life that is transcendent, so that you can have a business and a life that just makes you explode open back into living, back into life. Your business gets to fund your life. In love, you get to be met. In business, you get to be met. And it all comes back to this depth of belief and really solid concrete knowing, like, that what you are creating for people and giving to people really is that deeply valuable. Like, there are no questions about that. Your value, and you create content that consistently speaks to that, right? You position yourself as the expert, which you are, in what you know. So if this is a thing that you are looking for support with, the current round of the Queen's Coven Mistress Mind begins on June the 3rd. And this is for you if you are ready to tap into and stand in your feminine power, to really begin to build and create the life that you've always, 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 always wanted, my loves. Simply send me a DM on Instagram, Save My Throne, or you can respond to the email that went out, or you can comment, depending on where you're watching this. If this is on YouTube, I might not see it. I'll just say that. So if this is on YouTube, just make sure that you follow me on Instagram at The Awakened Aphrodite, and that you send me a DM saying Save My Throne to reserve your throne. We are almost sold out already. We are almost completely sold out. So I want to make sure that you do reserve your throne. Save my throne, save my throne. And if you have any questions about this, let me know below as well, my kings, my queens, my royal people. You get to have whatever you want, and I promise you, it is way easier than you ever thought, and you have to have patience, right? You must have patience. Rome was not built in a day. The palace was not built in a day. And you've got this. If you know that this is your life's mission, then what you want is also wanting you, and you get to have it. You get to have it, you get to have it, and get the support that you need. That's why I am here. I will see you inside of the palace if you're so lucky. And thank you so much for joining me today. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.